Hi, my YouTube family. Hello, everybody. Welcome back in. It's so great to be here. And I am Jen. For those of you that do not know me and maybe are new to my channel, never seen me before, it's me. Hello. Welcome in one and all. I'm so glad to be here and so glad that you have decided to click on my video and spend a few minutes of your day with me as we talk about my 2024 favorite things. You know, last year, guys, I did a 2024 or 2023, excuse me, year in review. And there's so much that has changed, by the way, in my world, in my beading world, my business, just so many things that I decided to do my favorite things. And I thought it would be, fun to kind of take a look back at some of the things that I really enjoyed this year that are my standout favorites. And I just really am so glad to share that with you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And by the way, I hope everybody had a wonderful, amazing holiday and a beautiful, blessed day with your loved ones and your family and your friends. However you enjoyed and spent your festivities, I sure hope you guys enjoyed. And can you believe, guys, I'm doing a 2024 like wrap up. It's I don't know where the time went, but it's gone with the wind. And if you've been with me for a good amount of time, you heard me say recently in one of my videos, I'm good with that. It's like, c'est la vie to 2024. It's been a rough one for me, friends. So we can only go up from here, right? On to bigger and better things. So I am not sad to see this year go. Anyways, guys, I'm so glad to be here. I want to do one thing first before we jump into my 2024 favorite things, which are 8. I have 8 things on my list that are just standout favorites for me. I wanted to show you guys what I made. We talked about this earlier in December about, maybe I'll do a video and we'll look at everything I'm making out of my sparkle bag. If any of you didn't catch, those videos, then maybe you could just look at them, get some inspiration, what have you. It's kind of like all your guys, I did show and tell Saturdays, remember? And I halted those around the end of summer after my episode 25. This is kind of similar to that. So kind of a little mini version of a show and tell Saturday. But I thought I would share with you guys what I ended up making out of my Mistletoe Magic sparkle bag from December. So I wanted to just pull those things out and show you guys. So here's what I have, guys. I ended up making 8 projects and I still have beads left, by the way, guys. I probably could make another bracelet or 2. I didn't use the triple strand connector yet, and I could probably make several more pair of earrings. And then I just have a few little whatnots left and put them back in my stash. So I was really happy about the amount I was able to make out of the sparkle bag. So anyway, so here's what I have. So I'm not even gonna try the balancing act, you guys. I'm not a good balancer, and things will just go, and then it'll be a gypsy situation. Okay, guys, so here's a couple pair of earrings. We just made these. So I made both of my earring components with craft wire. So I made a really fun pair of hoops. And then these are so fun. That was a brand new component that I just learned about a couple of weeks ago. And that's what I turned it into. And they're really, really fun. I love them both. And they are very festive and very sparkly. So that's a couple pair of earrings I made. And then, so I made 2 pair of earrings. And then I made this ladder style knotted bracelet, right? We used the S-line cord. And guys, oh my gosh, this I love. The fluidity, oh my gosh, you guys, this is just so fun. I want to make this in like 9 other color palettes just to wear with my joggers. It's so awesome. So that's how that turned out with my dangles. And so I made the ladder style with the green and the white rondelles on that S-on cord. So I made that bracelet. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 bracelets. Second bracelet I made was this one, which is actually one of my favorites. We did the beaded, and then we used the pave magnetic clasp, and then we did the chain component, the link components here. And then I hung my bell charm there, and we did all the color palettes of the silver and gold and mixed it all up. This is just really, really pretty. I think it turned out really beautiful. And so this is really one of my favorites. And so I made that bracelet, and then I made this. I think this might have been one of the first ones we did. Remember this cool bracelet? This, I put the little present I had on it, and this was just so fun. And it's, let me get it turned correctly. There we go. Okay. So this was really interesting. And, you know, it's kind of like elevated, like the white strands are kind of elevated above the green strands on either side. And it did turn out really well. It turned out really well. So that's what that one looks like. And so we've just got, you know, a bit of a split here, right, to do our focals. And then we split the wire into 3 strands on each side. And so that's fun. I like this one too. I think it turned out really festive and pretty. So I made that bracelet. And then I made the coordinating set, which I need to do the earrings, on the floating, which I think a lot of you loved. So here is the bracelet that I did, right? And we did the triple strand floating on that Coriana chain, right? So it's just so darling. It's so absolutely just darling. It's a beautiful piece. It's not too overpowering, but yet it has a bit of elegance to it. I really love the way that this turned out. So there is that bracelet, the triple strand floating on the chain. And then behind me are my 2 necklaces. So there is, remember I told you guys when I was done off camera, I added another, when we did our float and we did the herringbone wrap, I added a 3rd strand, and I did, and it just needed it. And guys, it turned out so gorgeous. Okay, so here is the floating Coriana necklace that I did, right? And then we did our herringbone wrap on the focal there. And see how I added that 3rd piece of chain here in the middle, guys, and with nothing on it. And it just, I think it just goes, and it just needed it. It's so beautiful. Just, again, a statement, but minimalist and elegant and classy. This, I really, really like the way this turned out. Super, super pretty. And then, of course, we just did the lariat. And we did the lasso, and that's what that looks like. And I have them kind of tied up on my mannequin here. So there's the little lasso right here, you can see. And that's how that looks. And of course, I've got it on a shorter mannequin, and I kind of just laid it over. But that turned out so beautiful. The way we did the Starling chain on that Chinese knot connector and cascaded it with our dangles. It's so fun, very Christmassy, very festive. I really love this. And so that's what I made out of my mistletoe magic. I hope you guys enjoyed checking that out. And now that I've done that, I am going to actually pull all of this down because that's my mistletoe magic. And I'm going to pull it off the table. So we're going to get into my favorite things for 2024. Okay, let me get that put out of the way. Okay, guys. And we'll move that as well. And then we can do some rearranging. Okay, guys, my favorite things for 2024. Oh my goodness, this is really kind of fun and exciting. And by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about my jewelry. I usually do that, and I'm so sorry. Okay, so I guys, I had to do it again. I mean, you just saw it a couple months ago, but it's the Berry Elegance. I am so in love with this from my anniversary sparkle bag, guys. So I've got the bracelet. You guys probably see this. I wear this all the time, but I twisted it, the triple strand portion, and then we added the chain. I added like 5 pieces of chain on the back with that knot connector. I am in love. And then, of course, another bracelet. I did three bracelets. Here's another version. So beautiful. I love it. I just did a split, and again, added triple chain on the back, got my dangles. I've got my sparkle on, guys. And then these earrings, the horseshoe earrings, I did show you guys how to make these components with our spiral headbands. We put the chuck glass in there. That's those with the beautiful, darling little bicones there. And then my double strand with the tassel that we made, the tassel with the monofilament, so adorable. I just can't get enough of this. And I made a second necklace and a second pair of earrings. So I have 2 full sets out of my Berry Elegance bag, plus 2 extra bracelets, by the way. Just saying. Okay, guys, let's get to it. So I'm gonna push you guys up. Don't wanna get you motion sickness. I almost just said that before I even gave you a warning. I usually try to give you guys a warning. Let's get into my favorite things, friends. Let's just have a little fun. Lighten it up, shall we? I don't see why we shouldn't. I just think it's okay. Okay, guys, so here, let me get myself scooted around. And let's get into number 8. My number 8 is, favorite thing for 2024 is the one-step looper. Now, I do realize I have not used it a lot on my channel, but guys, I use it a lot. I do have, you know, some issues with my wrist, and this is a lifesaver, right? Because, you know, there's so much repetition in the jewelry making. And I have the 1.5 millimeter. Those are my preferred size loops on 90% of what I make. So when I can, I do use my one-step looper. I would encourage you guys, they have them in like several sizes. I would encourage you guys to check out like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby when they have, you know, when they have those big sales, and then we get those coupons like for 40% off or whatever. That's when you grab the one-step looper, because it's pricey. It's in 30 bucks plus, I believe. And that's what I did last year when I bought mine. So one-step looper, guys, one of my favorite things this year. It is such a lifesaver when you're making any kind of significant amount of links, or you just want really consistent size loops. It also helps the fatigue on the wrist. So the one-step looper made my list for my top 8, guys. Number 7, which I do not have in front of me, and I don't know why. Oh my gosh, shame on me. I have to go grab it. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Just look at the pretty lights. I forgot to grab it. I'm so, like, gelling because I'm so excited about everything that's happening. So, let me grab it, guys. There it is. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm coming back. Ah. There it is. I put it on my list and then I forgot to grab it. That was retarded. I'm so sorry. But I'm coming back. Coming back with it. And it is my wood bead tassel garland. I should have known why I didn't put it on here. But my wood tassel garland. This is my number 7 favorite thing, guys. So here is the like neutral. Here's the one in the nautical. Guys, I put this in my 12 days. I absolutely love, love, love. And it is like, I just cannot. It's my new favorite thing. I love it. My wood bead tassel garland is my number 7 favorite thing for 2024. And I do offer these in kits, guys. They are so fun to make, way easier than what you think. But if you go into like Home Goods or Target, Kohl's, you know, anywhere, even shop online, I am telling you, wouldn't believe how expensive these are. So it's like we can make them for a fraction of the cost. So that's why they made my list. Besides, they're just cute. I just love them. Okay, my friends, number 6. My number 6 favorite thing for 2024 is, again, out of my 12 Days of DIY Crafting series, and it is the spiral icicle ornaments. And here's an example of one right here. I've got several of them, actually. Here's one here. I've got quite a few. Here's one. Here's another one. There's several that are actually on my tree, guys. I cannot. I mean, here's another one. I cannot with these. These are so beautiful. And it's so funny when we all, when I was asking you guys in my giveaway, and oh, I don't even know if anybody voted for them except for me, but they're my favorite things, guys. I love these because they're so elegant and so pretty, and I like and I kind of like, sometimes I do traditional, but sometimes an elegant tree, but I just love these. They are one of my favorite things in 2024, my spiral icicle ornament. Also, I offered these in kits. They sold very well this season. I just think these are fantastic because we can use what we already have, right? Or just buy the wire and grab the beads and start using things out of our stash, and they make such a great gift. And that's exactly what I did this year. You tie them on packages. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? It's such a lovely sentiment and such a lovely gift as well. But so that's my number 6. My number 6 favorite thing is spiral icicle ornaments. My number 5, guys, my number 5, as you can tell, everything is on the list somewhere. I think you can see it all now. Are my 5th favorite thing for this year, to tell you that you guys, the honest to God truth, is actually not multi-strands, believe it or not. It's lariats. And I have just a couple here. We just saw the Christmas one I did. Here's one that I made way back earlier in the year with the Malaysia Jade, the citrine. This is my garden-inspired lariat. I did the tassel on the cone, and guys, I'm telling you, the amount of compliments I get on this necklace. I made an identical one and gifted it to somebody, and they wear it, and literally every day they wear it at their job. Somebody is like, oh my God, where did you get that? And what a better compliment, by the way, than when somebody says, what do you mean it's handmade? As we just talked about in our giveaway, right? Our gratitude giveaway, there is nothing better than handmade. And this is not mass production. This is works of art. Kudos to all of us. So this is just one of my favorites, you guys. And there's just so many ways I wear it all the time throughout the spring and summer. I actually put this into the fall. I've got just a beautiful palette of purples and greens. I've got my flower beads in there. I put a larger link in there, and then there's my tassel, and I just love it. I love this one, and of course, it is equally as much as my blue. This is also a agate and dyed Malaysia jade in the blue, and some sodalite, because blue is my favorite color. And so this one is how this one looks. And I was just talking about this very recently on my channel, making a lariat that you can also make them to where, you know, a pendant or whatever you want does not go through. And this is a great example of that. But still, I can have a whole lot of fun with this one. And it's just absolutely stunning. Of course, again, blue is my favorite color. I'm impartial, but this is just so beautiful, you guys. The amount, it just literally looks like every color of the ocean. I'll pull it up. I just love it. I did no particular pattern, and that's what I love about lariats too, is, you know, you can just have so much fun with them. There are literally no right and wrong. So lariats are my number 5. Number 4 favorite things this year, guys, is ladder bracelets. Ladder earrings, ladder style, period. And I just made these out of Cozy Cabins last month, and of course that went down. So that's that earring I made, and the ladder style. Isn't that stunning? I mean, it's just something that you don't see all the time. It's so beautiful, and it looks almost really more expensive than what it took you to make it. They're so easy, but the look that you get. So you can, you know, we can obviously do the ladder and earrings, and we can do it in a bracelet. And I've got a couple here to show you. These are actually all in my store. I pulled them out of my store to show you guys, because they really have become my favorite thing. I have several of my own. This one is mine. Here, all of these two I did on the stretch cord with that ocean saddle from October's bag. So I made that out of October Autumn Whispers. sparkle bag. And then this one I just made pretty much on the fly. And it just has that gorgeous turquoise with the copper, and it's on stretch cord. And then this one is my sunsets, uh, camellia. These are jade and camellia with this beautiful peach and a beautiful sun toggle clasp. And that's how that one looks. And so I just love these ladders so much, as I was just recently talking to you guys, that, you know, you can literally do just about anything with a ladder. You can change up the beads, the spacing, all of that. And it's the same technique, but you can get such a different look and such a basic, easy technique. It's just incredible and amazing to me that how it really can change up when you change your beads. Just can totally change up the look of an entire piece of jewelry using the exact same technique. So ladders, guys, ladders, using it in the earrings, love them. That's my number 5. Number 4, I'm sorry, that's my number 4. Number 3 favorite thing this year, guys, is the magical crimper. So you guys probably saw my video way early in the year when I finally got it. It was on back order for the longest. I do offer these in my store. I sell them all the time. These are fantastic. They're not as difficult to get as they used to be, thankfully. But guys, okay, listen, if you're wanting a pro finish, if you want your jewelry to stay together, and you want to sell your jewelry, if you sell your jewelry, there are a gazillion reasons that the magical crimper made my list at my 3rd favorite thing this year. You see he's creeping behind me there? Gypsy, you want to be, oh, she's like, well, where am I, Mommy? Well, where am I in the list? She's in the no gypsy zone. She's got the terrible twos, you guys. I'm telling you. So magical crimper, guys, an amazing tool. I love it. It is definitely my number 3 favorite thing. Like I said, I do sell my jewelry. I sell a good amount of it. Even when I'm making crafts, especially when I'm doing anything that is a real intricate, detailed project like intertwining, split techniques, things like that, which is exactly why I brought these out. Because these are 2 that I made out of the last 2 sparkle bags, October, November, and incorporating the leather with that split technique. But for that to lay right and just be the way that it needs to be, I use the magical crimper in both of these. And I wouldn't want something like this with all that weight on it, you know, to fall apart. Any more than a lariat or anything else. So that's why I put those there. It was just, you know, I use the magical crimper as often as I can. And I just absolutely love it. Okay, guys, my number 2, we're almost to number 1. My number 2 thing is right here, sitting right at you. Cuff bracelets and stacking bracelets, friends. It is my favorite thing of 2024. I can assure you it probably will continue into next year. And here is just a great example. You know, we've done the chevron, right? I've just showed you guys how to do these. Like, I've done a couple of videos, and then we stack them. And then these are actually 2 separate memory wire bracelets and that same jade camellia. Beautiful, gorgeous bead, because I was going for the color 2020-24, which was peach fuzz or something like that. So that's what inspired that. And these are 2 separate, but I stack them, right? I mean, they're just, I can't. And then my stretch bracelets, you know, I literally will stack all of these and wear them all at once. So cuff and stacking bracelets, guys. I mean, even these, all 3 of these for that fact, could literally be on your wrist. Mama, Mommy's almost done. What are you doing? She's like, you know, Mom, I'm still a baby. Guys, can you believe, by the way, how big she's gotten? If you've been with me any kind of time, you remember when she's sitting on my mat earlier in the year? And look at her. She's a little stinker. Oh, you gotta very carefully, okay? Because she wants it, all of those lights, of course. You know, we don't need to have a Chevy Chase Christmas. But that's what she's trying to do. And she's back in the No Gypsy Zone. That's the studio area where I tape. I cannot. I told you. Guys, if you don't know me, let me just let you know. I love cats. And you know, look, she just lets me live here. That's just what it is, okay? Make no mistake that when I'm even trying to tape or making a lariat, I got a lot of string out, making sparkle bags, shipping orders, she is like right there in QC. So by the way, if you get any orders, there's a little gray hair on it or a little white hair, I don't charge for that. You're welcome. It's just Gypsy sharing the love coming your way. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna put you up a little bit. Let me wiggle you guys up a little bit. I don't know what she's back there doing. Oh my heavens. Okay. So guys, so my number one favorite thing for 2024 is you. You guys. And I mean that. I am not being cliche. You guys are literally my favorite thing of 2024. And I say that with sincere gratitude. Because you know what? Listen, you guys, if I don't have you and you guys aren't here, I don't do what I'm doing. I would not be able to grow my business. I would not be able to be part of this amazing community of people that I'm meeting that are amazing, beautiful people that many of you, as you know, if you're watching, have become a friend. And I've connected and we've had conversations and we are almost pen pals in emails. Listen, you guys don't know how much you mean to me. I love each and every one of you. You truly are my favorite thing of 2024. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 2024 list of my favorite things. And that is all I have for you guys today. So happy Friday. And we will see you guys back on the mat shortly. Don't know if it'll be tomorrow. Probably do something tomorrow. Okay, my lovies. Thank you one and all. Thank you for giving me 30 minutes of your day today. Thank you for watching my video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And do me a favor. Pop off in the comments and let me know, did any of my favorite things make your list or meet your approval? I'm just wondering. What do you guys think? What are some of your favorite things of 2024? I would love to hear from you. In fact, I'll put it in the community tab and let's see what you guys have to say. I'll maybe put a little poll in. We'll have a little bit of fun. Why not? And, you know, again, let me know in the comments, what are some of your favorite things for 2024 with regards to obviously jewelry and jewelry making. I'd love to hear from you guys. So until next time, my friends, be blessed.